Aloha ladies, welcome to Monday. Look, it's my John Green bobblehead. He actually was delivered decapitated, but I glued his head back on. So you guys can enjoy the awesomeness. This actually creeps out Andy. I have it up on his desk and he's like, I can't even look at it. So I'm going to put it on the ground right now. It's been a whole week. What have I been doing? Let's see. I tutor for 2 hours a week, which gives me a whole lot of time for reading. I actually read the Ig Nobel Prizes, which I recommend. It's a collection of research that deserves prizes for being kind of silly and weird at the same time. Some of this I can't believe they actually paid for. It's actually kind of interesting. They have a website. You should go and check it out. So just Google the Ig Nobel Prizes. I know it's supposed to be ignoble, but you know. So that's one book I read that I really liked this week. And the other one was Unscientific America, which talks about how scientific illiteracy threatens our future. The guy who wrote this also wrote The Republican War on Science, which I'm going to check out and read next week. I decided not to check them out at the same time because, I mean, with my flour bag and sarong, you could already tell I didn't belong in Texas. But then my book choices definitely made me not belong in Texas. But I'm actually kind of excited because the books I want to read are always on the shelves here. It's like I don't have to share. What am I reading right now? Math Power. Anyone who teaches and teaches math K through 5, I really think you should read this book. I would actually buy my own copy if I was still in the classroom, which I might actually do. We'll see. I don't know. I tried to apply for a job to be a math cluster coach, which I think I would be a fabulous, fabulous addition to any team in that capacity. But I'm not qualified because I don't have a master's degree. Maybe I should go back and get a $2,000 master's degree just so I can have that job. We'll see. And I'm also reading Lost Discoveries, which talks about the foundation of science. And it's actually kind of cool because it talks about how science was being done all over the world and then being laced together in ways that we're just seeing now. Because there's a lot of Western conceit that they discovered lots of scientific concepts when actually it was being done all over the world. It's just in a different language. But math's the same, you know, once you decode it. And this is what I'm reading after that, Teach Like Your Hair's on Fire. I keep saying I don't want to teach, but my reading selections keep saying otherwise, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, just been doing a lot of reading. I wanted to show you guys the Roswell guitar picks that I bought while I was there, because they were the only thing I really bought in Roswell, and I can't find them. I have a funny feeling they're with my Santa Fe pick, which I also can't find, because I usually make myself picks out of old cards like Trader Joe's cards and Safeway cards that I'm not using, so that I don't have to buy them. But I don't know what I did with my real ones, like my WizRocklopedia ones. No idea where those nice picks are. So I don't have any Roswell picks to show y'all. And all my pictures are on Facebook of going to Roswell and going hiking. I actually tried to go hiking in Fort Worth. Very interesting experience. It's kind of like a weird zoo, their refuge. It's not a federal refuge, obviously, it's a city refuge, and they have bison and prairie dogs, and the prairie dogs were really cute, but everything was surrounded by electric fences. See, in national parks, they assume there's a certain element of natural selection, so the animals aren't separated from you by much, but not so much in Fort Worth. What else was weird about it? Oh, they had all these animals in aquariums, and they had a sick prairie dog in a cage, which I kind of understand, but the cage had holes that were big enough that you could stick your fingers inside of, which I didn't quite approve of. Yeah, very odd place. And I saw Boy Scouts killing things, and I saw they were actually being supervised, but the troop leader was flirting with one of the MILFs, so like they weren't watching the kids killing the lizards. And what else did I see that was bizarre? Oh, people feeding wildlife. People in Texas seem to do that a lot. Maybe they're fattening them up for hunting season. I don't know. And I also saw, oh, they have the place where I went, they have a geological formation where, you know, because part of Texas used to actually be underwater. Actually, most of Texas used to be underwater. And there's actually layers of oysters that were compacted and turned into stone. But you can actually go hiking on the stone and you can actually see the shells and like break them off the rocks. It was really sketchy. Like everything I learned about conservation in California is completely the reverse here in actuality. I don't know. I'm still getting used to the state. I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see. Other than I've been cooking a lot, I've been teaching myself how to make like Midwestern staples, and I made egg salad today. That was exciting. Just trying to stay busy while I hear back from jobs. I went to a job fair on Friday, so I might be substitute teaching. Hopefully, between substitute teaching and tutoring, and then maybe working at, you're not going to believe this, PetSmart. on the weekends, I might be able to afford to move into an apartment. I found an apartment building I really, really like. The problem is you have to make 3.5 times the amount of your rent to be approved to live there. And I know that's because they're trying to keep sketchy people out, but it's just really frustrating because I kind of need my own space and I kind of need to move out. And that kind of sums up my week. I'm sure there's more to tell y'all about, but this is getting really long and I don't want to talk anymore. I hope everyone's having a fabulous week. I know Nancy's doing school stuff and just started an acapella group. Awesome, Nancy. Janae, I heard that over Facebook they're having trouble with school stuff. I'm sorry, that sucks. Welcome to full time employment. And I hope everyone else is having an awesome week, and I'll see you soon.